And that'll make setup and tear down easier too.
It's a lot of
Alright,
Might have put these on.
Okay, so I think this has to
anybody
be-
just joining the stream, we're
I think that
setting
was
things
there.
up and
This is leather.
figuring stuff
Oh.
out for Thursday.
And I just kind of flip over and.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Alright, Instagram and YouTube are live.
Sweet.
Instagram, I can do. Stand by.
It's not exciting, it's watching me play with a MacBook.
Well,
okay.
you know, whatever gets us there.
Is this table gonna be here like this, or do we wanna move it?
Are you live under Punk Rock Theologian, and what shows me that you're live? I feel like this
No,
table right now is already set up for these cameras, so we might move it, but
But for now.
Instagram and
yeah, that
YouTube are
can't-
both live on Solid Rock.
no, that one's live on my account. That's Solid Rock Live.
That's solid.
What Solid Rock? That's,
That's
TikTok?
solid. That's the TikTok account that
All right.
you already get.
okay, through the iPad, we're YouTube and Instagram Solid Rock
Okay.
right now.
Do I need to, stupid question, do I need to label those somehow or label these positions and say like YouTube and blah, blah, or doesn't it matter?
Makes no difference to me.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Is it still not?
Yeah, it's just not latching down. I'm not sure what the other one. I'm just like,
Ow.
somehow that like puts down a little more snug. Unless it's split off.
I am gonna need something to have
I don't
water
see
bottle handy.
the black
Yeah,
cap
you
on
need
top
to
of
have
this
a
one.
little
that's on
media
that
table or something.
Yeah. I need to put like a tabletop on this stand so they can hold my.
You know what? I have something
Water
that I was gonna gift
Yep.
to you guys.
Just
anyway.
comparisons. I'm like,
It's,
what's
it's
different
a
in it?
marble cutting board that I've had forever, but it's
Correct.
literally a solid rock. And it would fit on that perfect and give you a little extra.
Somehow
room.
it's not the same.
Rock on.
I just forgot to bring it today.
We don't need to say you did, but.
We should try.
I mean, honestly, the lighting,
It's already pretty good, but.
yeah. Nathan, how does that feel? The lighting, everything
Fine.
seems great.
No, nothing's harsh or glaring for me.
Do you feel like you need a second one of these or is,
I don't, if you
Okay.
feel like it needs it.
Okay,
for-
I'm sharing the Instagram live
We're trying
and
to see if it
Facebook,
happens.
because I want to see what happens.
Like, I don't think it's gonna be an option anymore.
Now, I have the
Oh, I
ability,
could do that, yeah.
like, I've got the technology here that we could run, much like they do at Alive or Second Chance or probably 1,000 other places, but we can use the stuff that we would need, it means we would need someone filling said role, but we could have someone managing the screen that controls what shows up here. I would have a display that I can see, so it shows timer and stuff on it for me and like gives me my bullet points there. Instead of,
Basically, my job, second chance now, got it.
right
So
now,
it's not matching.
I'm doing it myself from here,
Right.
It
And-
does match.
just having it show here and I see my stuff this way.
But I mean, it's a lag on a lot of parts, so we need to make sure we know that, I guess, when we're looking at them. And, but this is how you share it. You just go into your own.
So you just have like a
copy of it.
slideshow, or do you have someone choose your?
I have software very much like, it's the open source version of ProPresenter.
Right.
This is just one I created for no reason at all.
Pretty.
This is live. There you are. Let's get in and do this.
Again, you can do a stage display, which would be a nice thing to have. And I've got the monitors
Now, how do you
that,
feel about the lighting on that screen? Does it look?
yeah,
Oh, let me go back in. Now, I just switched screens to this phone. Because
Okay.
it was coming from that
I was
one.
gonna say, which one are you
Now,
from?
now we just switched to
Now we're
Katie's.
this
phone.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, as you can see, definitely different views. Little bit of a glare, but wait until the words come up and let's see if the glare
That's what I'm waiting to do.
is actually interfering.
Yeah.
Because it might not. I mean, you got a black screen with white words, it probably won't. And I'd love to get a little bit of the sermon in, but if we don't,
I don't know if we're
I
going
don't know
to.
if we are either, because I
We
mean,
have
we're
to meet here at
pushing it.
6:30.
We need to start planning an hour for BS.
Well, the problem is, we
Well-
didn't schedule that in for today, but
Yeah.
it was important to do so anyway.
Well, I agree, and we've got to do what's important first. That really, I talked about that with Marriott. You take the most important things,
Yeah.
and you take the easiest things, and you accomplish that first.
Just
But
How's that come across? Like, how big do things need to be
That's-
seen on there? All right.
and that's from this camera. Let me move it to the other camera.
So that's something we're gonna need to make sure that nothing's on like mirror mode,
Right.
or else things are gonna be
That's gonna
backwards.
be backwards.
You think you know a shortcut?
Because, I mean, I know for myself, looking at these screens, it's backwards, but that's probably just how I'm seeing it. It needs to not come across mirror.
I'm gonna have to invert everything.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
So
Now-
shoot.
Again, if we,
See, words come across, and they're just not inverted, they're mirrored.
Oh, mirrored.
So I'm gonna have to figure
Wait.
out, let me see if I can figure out
It-
invert.
it's a mirror mode thing that,
Well,
Make
it,
sure the
it
camera's not-
automatically goes to mirror mode. Invert is an actual setting you have to
Right.
adjust.
Invert.
At least on TikTok, it's called invert. And yes, it will make your, it will make people not have to read upside down backwards and, the other ways.
The other way. Ew. Just awful. There's a river.
Oh my gosh, when I say it's coming down, like,
And here we
Yeah.
have-
for a
Someone
minute,
got
it was
in, and
coming
then you have the
down. So,
Yeah, no, our neighborhood will temporarily flood.
our house, I don't know if you saw that one.
I did.
My neighbor's house
Uh,
literally flooded, like it was
okay.
almost coming to us.
Plotting its attack.
So if you are on TikTok, and you want to find out who's live, you just go here and it's gonna show you we're two live. So the view from mine
That one.
is that,
Okay.
the view from
Hmm.
that one is that. I feel like we've got good angles.
That's
We just need to
great angles, actually.
We just need to invert it, and I feel like that's gonna have to be done when we start the live. You want me to try and do that while he's working?
You can,
Second.
yeah.
Because
I mean, I made a note
mean,
as part of our
I've got
checklist,
one
make sure nothing is
Microphone
mirrored.
hooked on. I don't know. This is the one that's going to YouTube and Instagram, so I don't know how the
Okay,
audio
I'm
is.
cutting you guys off for a second because we need to invert so you can actually read the screen. You're right. I don't even know how to invert. I've never tried it. Literally never tried it. Settings. I might have to figure this one out at home, but I will figure it out before we go live.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be hard pressed to spin that around.
Oh no, I know you can invert. I know it's a thing.
Nathan, what time do we need to leave here by to go? I told her 6:30 at the mall.
See, this is the problem, like, okay, that's, yeah, it's showing.
Yeah, there's no results for
To
live
be at the mall
inverts.
at 6:30, I mean, we wanna be gone from here by quarter after, which means we need to be shutting down here in the next
Wrap
10
up.
minutes.
Let's go to video quality. Let's make it the best. But we also, here, let's do live studio. No. No. Okay.
Let's not do that one.
All right, love you guys. We're having issues though, so if somebody knows how to invert the camera for a live, I know how to do it for a video. If somebody knows of a setting, because usually it's just a filter for invert, but I don't see under filters, and I did a search and everything, and I spelled it right. So, hook us up, let me know. You're just gonna have to be inverted today. We'll figure it out for Thursday. I will get that one down for Thursday.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this down for Thursday of how I'm gonna run this. 'Cause
You mean to tell you if
It's-
worst case scenario, you put that right here and put a mirror to it, a big enough mirror, I've got a mirror
oh, we got mirrors.
to it so that it inverts itself and then it'll revert back to.
I mean, the problem is
I
that
know.
mirror is gonna show all the things.
Not if we set it up right. But I agree with you, we need to just, the easiest solution is find a way to invert.
I mean,
Yeah, that's what I said, when she's running a couple
I
months
mean,
late, she's like, I can take a number of ways.
Did you mean minutes?
She's running a couple months late, like, I feel you, girl. She didn't realize. We let it go, we totally.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
whenever I
right.
was going, I was like, that can be sexy, I mean, are you announcing something
I
to
mean,
us?
it'd be a pretty special event. My middle name's Mary.
That's the way to
I
tell
had
your
zero
friends.
emergency for today, so I'm out.
That's great.
But like, if you have a TikTok account, you go on, you should be able to see him if you are friends with him live. Is that all of us want to jump onto those so it shows people that are there? That helps boost it.
Okay.
So any other devices we have that are not streaming need to be logged into the accounts that are streaming.
Alright.
So if you've got Instagram streaming, somebody on Instagram, somebody on
Oh, I see.
all of it. And that's not just for moderation purposes, that's for, even if the computer thing does all comments, that's yay, great, but it's gonna be hard to moderate
Yeah.
unless we're,
What's up?
I feel like I think cameras need to be almost closer. If I'm gonna be using this thing for text, like on that live feed, it's hard.
I can't see anything.
It's gonna be hard to make stuff out of anything I'm sharing here.
Well, we can
Like,
move this.
I have to put like
view
maybe
down.
2 lines of text at a
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, we can
And
move this
this,
side.
or I need a
actually
much
on
bigger
this
display.
camera right here that you're pointing to
Yeah.
Yeah,
is a better view than any of the others.
Yeah.
Can we come show it to you?
There's a bit of a glare on the screen, but not enough to
Well,
It's a better view than the other.
wash out the.
Well, you
the
just
text.
left. Let me go stand up there.
I don't need a person there to see the screen.
I mean, you were right there, and then let me show you the other one.
Yeah, it's just, I want words to be bigger than that for the audience.
But the other one
Hold on.
looks like.
And see,
I feel like they look the same.
I was gonna say, that's.
They look the same. I feel like they. Okay, if you're too close.
That fixed the glare, nice job, yeah, there's not the glare on that.
I think you're good. I mean, if you're standing by that computer with the words we can't read.
this is kind of fun how I've got comments showing up in the studio.
I love that though. That's amazing.
No comments on the YouTube. That's,
See what I put on. Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
isn't it?
totally not qualified for this, but I'm right here. But I love the interview piece and the Q and A.
That's something we wanna.
Here's the thing about Q and A.
Back on now?
Which one?
Where is not back, so it's just.
That.
It's
yeah,
there,
it is.
oh, it is there,
Yeah.
okay, so let's pick it up. So, that's right, didn't work.
Yeah, it's just got a lag.
It's still there though?
There it
Oh,
goes.
no.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a lot better.
Sorry about the inverted screen. We're working on it. If anybody knows how to invert on a live, please make a comment for me.
Yeah.
You love me, you know it. Give me some help here.
There it again?
No, you're good. Well,
Oh, yep, it is.
I feel like how you had it the first time was perfect. Just leave it how you.
It was, but there's glare with it.
There's
so-
glare.
So I'm trying to figure out.
You just moved it to where there wasn't. Whatever you had before you moved it there was no glare.
I think it was transition because I didn't do anything. Maybe I can turn one of them off. Is
Actually.
I feel like you just needed
How about
dim
now?
one.
Yeah.
that better?
see, I could,
Perfect.
That was good.
Whatever's
So
on
we
right
just have
now is
one on then.
perfection.
So leave one on with a bright light, or the white light, and we're good to go.
We still have a little bit of a shadow, but I guarantee if we switch the other account, the shadow is either backwards or not there. See?
But there's some.
And honestly, if we're good. I feel
Move it up,
like-
we
I
can
feel
move
like
it up
this
and
is
down
good.
too. 'Cause
Yeah.
once you move it up, you can bring it all the way up.
Oh, I know, but here's the problem with bringing it all the way up, is you're gonna
Move the
move him
Yeah.
to about here, and you're gonna have this much of wall. So if anything, I would almost wanna bring it down.
The light?
No, no, I was talking.
I know, if you need to like bring the light up, it may,
Yeah, yeah,
If you
absolutely.
take a look at it in Instagram or YouTube,
Hold on,
Like,
I can go to the.
unfortunately, like the way we're set up right now,
Yeah, you're
this
good.
doesn't,
This is Instagram.
okay.
yeah,
Can you guys
and the burst that I put on the bottom, unfortunately, all comments and stuff cover it up, so it's kind of useless. Unless you like turn comments off, but that, I don't necessarily want people to do that.
Even if it's there, that's not, the notification that's covering it up says anyone watching can see that you're watching too. It's a notification to me, not to someone else. So unless I.
It does, just my point
It's
is,
not.
that's not a viable way for me to
agree.
put
Yeah,
scripture on screen or something.
Right.
it needs to go higher.
I feel like I either need a bigger screen than this to put text on, like I need to use a TV instead of a monitor,
I think the
Or-
monitor's fine. I can I can't
or
see
I
nothing.
think I want the cameras closer, because you're, like in this thing, I'm the bottom half of the screen, there's the whole half of the screen is wall and
Right.
ceiling.
So we can move in.
And
Here,
Sure.
it's not so much moving in as it is.
but still, I think I want it closer, cause.
Well, can't we just move this
I-
table in and up? Let's just do it, let's try it.
That's my point,
Let's see if
I'm
it'll
thinking,
work. Hold on.
here, let's move one thing instead of three.
And that might eliminate some shadows and glare.
I'm just gonna use this as my sample, but, let's see, that's the problem.
Again,
I
we
wanted
need
this
to know how to invert
vertical.
text. Anybody knows how to do that?
It would definitely be better if I could get that to cooperate vertical, but it just wasn't
It
cooperating.
doesn't, yeah.
Also, you just moved your screen out of the screenshot.
I know. It's nice how everything echoes around, it's a lot of fun.
No, this
Um,
was perfect, I feel like. And I have no idea, I can't see what's happening here.
The problem is when I try to rotate this thing, it goes wonky.
Sadly, we do need to.
Any
Yeah,
advice
really,
would be great. And you know, we might wanna try and need one more time before Thursday. Because Thursdays, we're gonna be getting here and have to be ready to go pretty quickly because we're in
It's-
crunches of time.
Yeah.
Right,
Um,
I mean, the only other
Sunday
opportunity is
afternoon, I'm good.
Yeah. tomorrow.
I might be doing church from bed, seriously, because that's how burnt out I am.
I'll be in
but-
class tomorrow, so I will not be here.
Alright.
Unless it's after 4 and then I can, so.
Well, and with moderating too, you're gonna get some practice with that, just going live with me.
Right.
So if y'all want to, I can come if you wanna try and set up, if we just need the setups.
Like I said, tons of time, if it's after 4 I can come, but I'll be in class till 4 at home.
I know we're, let me think. Yeah, we're going to be 11:30. 11:30.
If I wake up and I'm energized,
Actually, I
I'm
mean, I
doing
really
it
prefer
because I
going
feel
to
like
10.
Sarah needs it.
We can't.
Oh, yeah, that's
We're
right.
meeting after.
Yeah, we're going to 11:30, we're going to lunch after.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, how you doing?
So then that puts us back here, I don't know,
Probably no earlier than 2.
2:30, call it.
I mean,
And
So
Sarah's here, obviously, I mean, what's
let's
this
acknowledge that, I mean, you need time tomorrow to prep for the coming week. You've got to prep school and things.
yeah,
We can't just do this.
And Monday night's out,
Monday night,
Let me tell you the
Monday
only,
night can be viable,
I can do Monday
like,
night.
after 6:30.
I agree, and I can do that as
No,
well.
we can, 'cause it was live stream, so.
That actually might be even a better presentation, because that's all the time we're gonna have to prep
Yeah,
for the real thing.
that's kind of good, yeah, Monday night is probably about the best option.
Okay.
I can do I can do
I think
Sunday.
I don't
Or
think there's any particular reason Tuesday doesn't
Tuesday's
work the same.
clear.
So Monday or Tuesday, I would say not Wednesday, but Monday or Tuesday.
Wednesday will not work for me. Well, actually, Wednesday's fine. Yeah.
Wednesday probably next week won't work for me, because I'm sure
Right.
Alive's gonna start putting me back on the schedule, and Dee Dee, you'll be in the
We're,
same boat.
well, actually,
I'm a second chance every other Wednesday, so this Wednesday I'm fine, next Wednesday, no.
what am I on? I'm on the weekend of the 18th, but that rehearsal. If you're on that week, they'll notify you, Jennifer, because they're moving practice to Tuesday because Wednesday's Valentine's Day. I'm like, I literally don't care. It's fine.
Okay, so this is night camera.
Okay, there's a glare, but it's at the end of it.
I don't think that glare is gonna interfere.
That's not-
I
that's
really don't, I don't.
The word's cutting through, so it's not.
We can move the light, so it's.
Yeah.
I mean, we can take the light out too entirely. I just think it adds more.
All right, but, sorry, we do need to be done. like,
Yeah.
Now.
We gotta wrap.
Because we have to. In this nasty.
We'll aim for,
I love you guys,
Monday
join
night.
us Thursday at 7. Thursday at 7, it's gonna be Solid Rock Live. I might hook you up and me live too, but we're not sure about that.
all right, y'all.
Okay.
Love you guys, we're gonna see you soon, you better show up, love ya.